Hello, my name is Scott for SP Gaming. Welcome back to Mini Metro Monday. Today we are taking on Cairo, Egypt, to bridge the Nile, to bring Cairo together with your stable of smaller trains. We have not played this before. I unlocked it in the previous episode when we did 603 passengers in Sao Paulo. And it was a good thing that we played it a second time because my first attempt got only like 340 something passengers. The next time we did 603. I've played for a total of 19 minutes. And yeah, that was a very challenging one. You get to a point where the passengers just pile on, and unless you've set things up right, you know exactly what you need to do. It can be a utter pain. Anyway, we're going to take on Cairo, Egypt, and in order for me to move on to Auckland, New Zealand, we need to get a score of 500 on Cairo. So that's going to be a challenge. Yeah, we need to play Cairo until we get 500 passengers. If anyone has any suggestions on specifically how to do Cairo, since a stable of smaller trains. Are we going to get more trains, but they're smaller, like maybe 4 passengers inside? Is that what this is going to be? I'm a little bit concerned about this. Smaller trains. What does that mean exactly? Anyway, with the rankings, we can see that Rain Y has a score of 6,264 passengers. To get in the top 10, you need at least 2,772 passengers to kick out this person with this, was this a Japanese symbols? Japanese letters? Chinese? All I know is that it's from that part of the world, I think. Anyway, let's jump back and play. And we got the 3 primary symbols, so we are going to connect them up. Alright. Wow. I am going to bring this over to here. We have 3 passengers served. Of course, we're only in Tuesday, so it starts off slow, starts off easy. What do we have available to us? We have 1 tunnel available. Okay. We have 2 locomotives, 3 lines. Let's connect that to that. And I wonder... no, I'll leave this for now. And yes, the trains have only space for 4 passengers. So this is going to be interesting. How many? We have 2 trains. What I'm going to do is bring this over to here. I'm going to disconnect this, and we are going to just do that. So we need at least 500 on this map. I'm going to have to be proactive. I think I'm going to try using more lines than less lines. So we're going to have more lines, but they're going to have fewer stations on each rather than trying to do a couple massive lines with multiple trains and carriages. I think that might be the strategy we might have to go for. It all depends on where the shapes get dropped. We got a triangle up there. Let's connect that to that. Although I'm thinking, yeah, there's a lot of stuff over here. Week number 2, you have a new locomotive, and we can either get 2 tunnels or a line. I think I'm going to go with the line for reasons. So we have the orange line available. And we have 1 up here. Alright, at this point, I'm going to start connecting this. We're going to remove the red line, connect it up to here. And we are going to disconnect that. Connect that to that. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 6. Well, I need this to here. Yeah, that's the thing. No. And one thing I might start using is more of these end-to-end points. All right, so we have a triangle down here. I'm going to connect that to that, and this is going to be a problem. Yeah, just because there's 3 circles on here, so what I want to do is I want to disconnect that. And I might even disconnect that. And I have no trains. So I cannot create an emergency line. What I might do... I'm going to do that. I need to pay attention to the stations to see if there is any potential problems that might come up. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3. All right, so all the lines are balanced. 5 on a line. And we're at Sunday. 108 passengers served. And I have a feeling it's going to become a lot more busy. Oh, wow. Yeah, here, 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 and here. Triangles right in one chunk. And that's the kind of thing the game does. It's just like, all right, time to just throw a passenger on every station. And then it does it again. And then it does it again. Week number 3, we have a locomotive. Which new asset would you like for your metro? A line or a carriage? Here's a question. The carriages, are they going to be 4-passenger carriages or... I had a comment on one of my previous videos, I think it was last week's video, where they had suggested to go heavy for lines, and I think they suggested a 5th line and then go heavy carriages. I should have checked that comment. Oh. Yeah, let's go with the line. Oh, nice. All right, so we have a square here. We have a square there. That is perfect. That's exactly what I'd want to see. So we are going to... Actually, I'd like to disconnect that off of that. Maybe. Yeah, we're going to disconnect that off of that. I would like to disconnect this red off of here. I think. Do something like this. And then I would like to shift this blue. Something like this. Although that we're going to remove that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to, yeah, put that triangle on there. Although I'm thinking, actually, I'm going to connect that to that. And I want to remove that from that to go to there. And do I have a triangle? No, we're going to remove that from there and add that. My priority is to get a circle, square, and triangle on every line if possible. So we have, yeah, circle, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle. Same thing here, although, yeah, that's going to be fine. And then we have this loop up here. Now, the only thing about this is that these two separate lines aren't going to be connected because these are going to go away. So I'm going to have to possibly think about connecting them. Depends on when I get the special shapes, because that would become a problem. All right, let's unpause it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. We got 1, 2, 3, 5. All right, so that simplified my lines quite a bit. And now we have a special shape. What I'm thinking is I want to take this line and I want to connect it to here, 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 and then to here. And I'll probably connect it up like that. There'll be 6 stations on that line. I want to connect that. Actually, no. I want to connect that to that, because I'd like to get a triangle in between these, because I am going to need, yeah. Although with that said, what I could do is that, do it that. Because I have that triangle there, or that square there. Is that what I want to do? Circle, triangle. This could be a problem here. The 3 circles means that if it fills up here and it'll completely pass these stations. Let's go with this. So far, the amount of passengers that the game is throwing at me is alright. We're handling things. Okay, we got a couple passengers here. This could be a problem, because when this train leaves the station, it's going to pick up these 2 triangles, or this triangle and square. Up here, it's going to pick up a triangle and square. And then it's going to completely miss this one because it's full. And I have nothing. Oh, I do have a train. All right, so what I want to do then is... yeah, we're going to put that there. Throw that there. It's not ideal. If this was a circle, this was a triangle, that would be even better, because then these shapes are alternating. It's when you got multiple shapes of the same shape that causes some issues. This shouldn't be a problem. Just in case, actually, no, it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, I think I'm gonna send that to that. It's so far out there that I want this one to remain as efficient as possible. Now, if I were to remove that from that, send this over to there, that might work. And I like the fact that, yeah, we have a circle there. Triangle, circle, triangle. We're up to 240 passengers served. Oh, nice. Well, let's connect that to that. And what I might want to do, I want to remove that from there, add that to that. Now, I would like to remove that from that. And have that go up to that. And unfortunately, this train was full, so it could not. And week number 4, we have a new locomotive. That is good. And we can either get 2 tunnels or another line, I think. Here's a question. There is an island here, an island here. I will get screwed if it puts a shape here or there, or possibly even there. Is that an island there? I wish I could like save the game and then come back if it turns out I need tunnels, but I think I'm going to go with the line. And at this point, I want carriages as much as possible, because really the number of passengers I'm getting is not that significant. Like, my trains are handling things. And yet that one got completely passed over just because of that. Let's go to there. And that dumped off a triangle. Interesting. Oh. I almost expected the triangle that got picked up here would have got dropped off here so that it could be dropped off there. Really? Or it, yeah, there is a triangle there. So where is it going to get dropped off? Right here? Maybe. Yep. Okay, that's a little bit weird. And this is a problem here. So what I'm going to do is, do I have... Oh, I have... Okay, apparently I have 2 lines. So what I would like to do... We are going to do an emergency line. This here to here. And it's called emergency line for a reason. It's temporary. And we're going to connect that to that. And I want to send this from here to here. We're at 352 passengers. And yeah, I'm removing this line. And we have a shape up here. Oh, this is not good. Actually, up to there. I don't want to do that. Actually, no. I can connect that to that. Oh, I bother. No, we're going to do that. Alright, anywhere else I need to be concerned about? That's fine. Good. This will have a couple passengers. Oh, nice. We have a triangle or circle here. Okay. I don't like these multiple circles here in these rows here. But not much I can do about it. Alright, that's good. That's picking that up. We're at 400 passengers. It is week 5. We have a locomotive and we can either get a carriage or 2 tunnels. I'm going to go with a carriage, because I don't really need the tunnels. Although, yeah, famous last words. Alright, what is a good candidate for a carriage? This is... You know what? I might just remove that from that. Connect that to that. And remove that from that. I don't really want to do this, but... yeah, that'll be fine. Now, I have 2 locomotives and 1 carriage. So now, any way to simplify this? Actually, yes, there is. I could make this. And then I can remove that. And that. There we go. So this will collect these and dump them onto this orange line. I'm thinking the orange line might be a good candidate for a carriage, just because it will need the capacity. Although this would probably be also a good candidate for the carriage, just because it has 4 circles, so everything it's going to be picking up, it gets to 4 passengers and then it's done. It has to make it its way back to here, dump the passengers off, because all of these passengers are going to be either squares, triangles, or these pentagrams or pentagons. Pentagrams. Okay, I like this. This has 5 on here. This has 6 on here. That's fine. This is nicely balanced. That is good. This 2, 4, 6, 7. I don't really like this. This has a little bit too much, so I'm going to have to pay attention to here. I may want to pay attention to here just because we have... Yeah. Anyway, we are up to 414 passengers served. We just need 85 passengers until we can move on to Auckland, New Zealand. And we got another special shape up here. Here's a question. If I remove that from that, I would still need... Oh, no. That could work. Then I have 2 tunnels available. Does that work? Of course, I'm not really using the tunnels. And I want to have 1 line available just in case one of these stations goes overload. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is going to be fine. I'd only have an issue if a ton of these two shapes get dumped off. Which way is this going? Okay. All right, we'll go with this. This could be a problem. Picked up 2 here. Oh, especially now. It'll pick up 2. It won't be able to pick up anything else. It'll skip this. It'll have... So yeah, we're going to put our... What I might do... what do I want to do? Actually, these will get moved over to this here. These got dumped off from this round, so that's fine. Do I want to put the carriage? I'm thinking, let's put the carriage on there for now. I want to clear as many shapes off of here as possible, especially... And... Alright. Nice, although not so nice that it couldn't pick them all up. And... What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this... Make a temporary line. Yeah, this is getting really, really long, which means I should start thinking about... An achievement unlocked! Nice, we're over 500 passengers. We can move on to Auckland. Alright, we're going to move that to there. For now, I'm going to leave this station. Just because it'll clear this up. Although I'm going to send this up to here. Yeah, we're gonna... This is going to be a particular problem. Is it going to be able to... No, it's not. And week number 6, we have a new locomotive. And we have carriage or tunnels. I'm going to go with carriage, obviously. Oh, this is a pain here. Oh, this is... Wow. Alright, well, we are going to put... I'm going to put one on a second train on this orange line. And I'm going to put... Yep. I'm going to remove this. Alright, well, I didn't really have to do that. Now, what I need to do... We're just going to do that for now. And do I have... No, I don't have anything else available. Alright, let's connect that to that, and I think I'm going to connect that to that. Okay, good. And we're going to have a problem here. And we're going to get screwed. So, can I... I need to put this over here. Are we going to do it? Come on. Are we going to do it? It's probably not going to be enough. No, it's not going to be enough. All right. Well... Overcrowding at this station has forced your metro to close. 661 passengers traveled on your metro over 38 days. So, for those watching, how do you think I did? I know it's not a decent score, just because you can get 2,000 passengers. And obviously, my strategy isn't quite working for me. I feel it works, but obviously it doesn't. What could I have done in order to reduce the amount of passengers? Because they just started coming. Is my reliance on loops as effective as I feel it should be? Should I have... I don't know. What should I have? Yeah, about that. Anyway, at this point in time, we're going to jump back to the menu. And next week, we will take on Auckland, New Zealand. Plan the hypothetical Auckland Metro, weaving in and out of harbors and inlets. Oh, well. All right, how about that? So let me guess, there's going to be a lot of reliance on tunnels. Or if this is to be believed, I could have one or two main crossings, for instance, like they have here, and have a couple of local loops like this has, like that. I have another loop up here, another line. So, yeah, what is the 5,138? Interesting. Wow. So, with Cairo, I'm in the top 45%. So, with my passengers of 661, I'm in the top 45%. I have a rank of 19,988, which is a far cry from the top 10. So... yeah, about that. But it's to be expected. Anyway, coming up in the future, since Auckland would be effectively the last episode of the series, because I can't play anymore, what I will probably do is return back to some of these previous maps and try to beat my best time. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but... I will try nonetheless. Maybe have a goal of getting at least 1,000 on each map. Well, I've been able to do 1,000 on most maps. Yeah, it was just Hong Kong at 710. New York City at 987. We had, 850 at St. Petersburg. 603 on Sao Paulo. And 606 or 661 on Egypt, Cairo. So yeah, I've gotten at least 1,000 on most of the maps, except for those handful that I mentioned. But at this point, I'm going to take a break here. Next week, we are going to take on Auckland, New Zealand. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have a good day.